Oh, you're a horrible person? No, you ain't a horrible person. I didn't say you were. I didn't say you were a horrible person, now did I? But, I mean, you could, come and be honest. I mean, heck, why hide? Don't need to hide. What's up? Come here, return. Man, I'm gonna tell you, what did you do you think so horribly wrong? Because I forgive you, right? Or wait, I forgive myself. Because I'm not a horrible person either. No, look, nobody's righteous, not one. But guess what? Let me tell you something here. Which one's easier? Forgive sins or get up, rise up and walk? So, like I said, me when I mess up, well, after like I messed up, whatever case may be, no matter what goes on, you still gotta trust God. Don't be ashamed. Don't be afraid. You know why? Because guess what? God loves. You know what I mean? God loves. Like I said, never need to run and never need to hide. Hide for what? I'm not here to hurt you. I'm not even mad. But just don't ever run. Don't need to hide. I'm not gonna hurt you. I've done horrible things, but I don't think I'm a horrible person. I mean, I've done things I'm not proud of. Of course. We must be humble. And stuff like that. But never run and hide. Confront the situation. Let's talk it through together. Sit down. Let's talk. I've been saying, what's up? What? But see, people say, oh, I'm this and that. But I can honestly, look, not many people really care. Hey. But if you just, you know what I mean? Am I mad? Nah. Why be mad for? For what? Smile. Why hide? No need to hide. But come in person, though. Jimmy, but you're not horrible. We mess up. But make sure you do better. Can you do better? Do you know how to do better? You don't have to live in hatred. You don't have to. And you know what? To show love is to change that hatred. Whatever it is you did, you feel horrible about. All you gotta do is change it. You know what I mean? Turn it around. Do something different about it. That's how you prove you love. You know what I mean? You got this. Because I believe in God and I believe in myself. Because guess why? Because if I didn't believe in myself, then I would have already tried to commit suicide again. Like I used to. But I don't do that. See, people thought, oh, I just lay on the side of the road and try to get killed. Everything else, or trying to kill myself. You see, I don't have insecurities. I showed everything. Hey, guess what? The cop sees everything anyways. They look at your YouTube channels and stuff like that. But they can't say that if I did something wrong, I didn't hide from them. I didn't make the right thing. Just I ain't trying to be a cop either and trying to arrest people. I'm not putting people in cuffs. So you can't really say anything about me tying you up and putting, hey, You don't really see me much to do anything, but hey. But when I mess up, hey, I mess up. I said, hey, I eat my own crap. You know what I mean? But like I said, God bless you. Because guess what? I'm here to pray for you. You need prayer? Come here, give me a big hug. You want to be mad? Hey, you know. But guess what? If it's some female that likes me, been mad at me, then hey, I mean, I heard that, oh, I mean, I'm not trying to do like lust or anything like that, but damn, do people usually have makeup sex? When they get angry, right? But I'm not here looking for sex, but I'm saying love, though. Let's make love, right? If you're a female, of course. Because I'm not here trying to be, with another dude, and it's gay for me to do that, but I'm just saying. But, if it's like love, hey. But mad at you? Nah, I ain't gonna let it be a worry of mine. Reason why? Because guess what? In life, I've been through so much stuff. Like, I've been stabbed, I've been gunned to my face, I've been all kinds of beat down. I got in fights, won some, lost some, hey. But trying to look for a problem? Nah, I try to stay away from fights. And guess what? I'm gonna get that honor. I turn my cheeks. And so can you. And when the enemy tries to come at you, like I said, pray to the Lord. Love the enemies. Hey, look, you know what? Be kind of evil. You can be kind of evil without doing evil. You know that? Just by, hey. You don't gotta, always gotta do evil. You don't need to do evil for evil. You shouldn't be doing evil for evil. To overcome evil with good. But knowing is not about flesh and blood. It's about spiritual principalities. So if you want to change the way you are, or change something that's happening, change that way, or whatever it is that makes you, hey, go to the Lord with it. We're gonna bump our heads. We're gonna mess up. But guess what? It's got you not be afraid to make that change, though. Because you see, you're not to provoke kids to wrath. So, I mean, if you really are, just let don't beat yourself up. It takes a lot to build a relationship with God. A personal relationship. It's been a while. You think I'm just born here just saying I'm this? No. I've been going through stuff. And sometimes you got to deal with it alone for a long time. And you got to see how people come and go in your life. And it just like crumbles down right in front of your very eyes. And even when you can't take a break, it just happens back to back consecutively. I know what that's like. And God has been there when nobody else really cared. I couldn't talk to a lot of people. I'm always going to them. Remember, I'm always one blowing up someone's phone. Or I'm the one trying to communicate. And when you try to communicate and you go like stuff like that, hey, no one's there to talk. What you like? Just like I said, the people with disabilities and the people they were trying to tell them when they're getting bullied. They were always trying to go to someone. They have either options because they were trying to tell the principals. They were trying to tell whatever. So they went by their means. I mean, they could have went to God, yes, of course. I mean, different ways. But, I mean, they had an option to kill themselves too. And they didn't. And then they shouldn't kill themselves. And they shouldn't kill other people. But they sometimes that leads to that point. Some people just don't know how to handle it. See, they should go to God, of course. But just like it's a bully's fault too. Because a bully instigated it first. So When someone's trying to always tell somebody something, nobody's listening. What do you expect them to do? Only certain, human could take so much. That's life in general. Not just talking about schools and everything else, all that stuff, but it's just an in general thing. So yes, it takes a relationship with God, because you can't do it without God. You need love in your life. You need that solid foundation. Because if you're going to live in pure hatred, you ain't going to survive. Because how you going to have pure hatred if you love your kids? So there's got to be somewhere you got God with you. You just got to able to know and how to build that relationship. And to know what love is. That's why some of your relationships, men and women, grown men and women, need to understand, whether your husband or wife, whatever case may be. And I've been telling you, these people, no matter what time of day it is, what time of day, whatever it is, I've been telling you, it's not about popularity on and popping. Hey, look, congratulations if you're a top 5 this or top 5 that. What matters is if you're doing it for where is in love. You're doing it because, hey, because there's some things about some people who need to understand. I relate to some things because I've been through some things. Yeah, I made this some things that, but I overcame it. I overcame the depression. I might get teary-eyed sometimes. Oh, yeah. But, hey, as a man, as a person being belittled all the time, it takes a toll. People say, oh, you never do anything. But it's so funny that, hey, even when I get hungry, you're supposed to help the hungry, right? But the hungry feeds the hungry. Or the hungry feeds the people that actually have a more around people around the table than anything. But does it because guess what? Still gotta walk with God. Can't stop the day just because you either A, to yourself, or you're going through some things. You gotta keep going. Regardless if you have nobody or not, there's one that you could call on. And I thank God for every single part of the walk. Yes, I may have made people angry. And guess what? Hey, I'm not the only one. But guess what? Even when people hate me, I gotta remember they hated him first. Understand that. So I am thankful for Jesus. And I might go through some things, and I might go through some, hey, but you have your family. You got your wives, you got your husbands, you got this, and you need to learn how to stay loyal. Be happy with one, because once you make your wife and get a side, she becomes a side. She don't become the main course anymore. She's not a main course. She will become a side, because you take half of the meal, and guess what? You take half a full course meal, and guess what? Now you have a side. Because you're not fully attention on her. You're on the attention of the side. Then she becomes not the whole portion like you're supposed to have. Studying not to talk about food, but food for thoughts. But here goes another way. I had to put it. Did God say treat your woman like a queen, and you treat her like a king. And it doesn't have to do with money and popularity all the time. No, you got to be able to have a firm foundation even when the times get hard and rough, because that's when you're going to need that shoulder lean on sometimes, because guess what? Why would you do that to your life partner? You want to have, and then guess what's so funny? You go to couples therapy, right? Sometimes you say or sometimes, but how can they give you advice if they have problems of their own at the same time? See me, I create a speck of my own eyes. I could talk about it because I live up to the hype. Of course, love is great. It's awesome. Sex is good too, yeah. Of course. Do it right. But why you gotta cheat? Once you cheat, it also shows that you saying that your wife's pussy is not good enough. Your man is not good enough. And that's sad, because then that becomes not love. It shows that you guys lost it from the jump. Just saying. Because guess what? If it was solid as it was, and you say it was, it'd be no excuse. You understand? If it's the right one, you wouldn't have to leave. And plus, anyways, you'll be stronger. Even if you did bump heads, you still love each other and be there. But loving, gotta know what love is. I recommend Jesus. If you do get advice and want advice from a couple, and you want some advice like that from a couple though, I suggest you go to elders in the church that have been for 60 years on up, and how do they do it? But always make Jesus your focus. Put God first. But if you wanted to have like inspiration and like that, and want to go to ones that actually last for 60 years, 70 years, and that's how they do it. But you have to have God. You have to have love. You have to have that. Because God is the one that likes to make love. He loves art. He creates art. Art. He arts. He hearts art. Right? Just saying.